What's up, lords and ladies? Welcome back to another video on this channel. So as you can see, I have Wilbert here. Now, I was currently making some veggies for him, and I thought it would be a great opportunity to share with you guys some tips on how I keep his veggies, or my Reptiles veggies, fresh. So I have a couple of things that maybe some of you guys could use in your routine. That way you guys are not throwing away your veggies or they're going bad, because trust me, I've been through it all. I bought veggies and they just go bad the next day, and then my bearded dragons have no veggies for the week. So this right here is sort of a very simple way to keep your veggies fresh. And as you can see, Wilbur is currently looking at the container being like, just give me the veggies. So keeping your veggies fresh, it really comes down to the container you use. Now, I mentioned this in my other videos, and some of you guys were asking where I purchased this, and I found it on Amazon. So I'm gonna put the link in the description down below if I could find it on Amazon, but just search container. Just try to do your detective work to try to search for it if I can't find it, because last time I tried to purchase another one to make a video, I could not find it. So I did purchase this on Amazon, and it's very, very good. As you can see, it has right here these little tiny dials that allow me to keep my veggies nice and ventilated. I always kind of keep it closed, but it also has a lid that just folds and comes off fairly easy, so easy storage. But what I really like about this container is this part. So this part right here comes off, and it keeps your veggies separated from the bare bottom. And as you can see, there's a little bit of water down here, which sometimes happens with veggies. And if any of you guys kept veggies, they go really bad when it goes in water or in contact with water. So the fact that it just has this very simple piece of plastic with holes on it that allows the separation and the drainage of water, like about an inch, does wonders. I've actually kept these things and I forgot that they were in here for almost 2 to 3 weeks, and they're actually still kind of fresh, which I find really cool. So yeah, if you guys could really get your hands on these containers, they're really good. It even comes with this little tiny drainage thing here, like it's like hose that you could drain the water with. Look at that, like it has a hole, then you could go over the sink. I don't really use that, but hey, it's a cool little feature that I've seen other containers don't have. I did test this out, like I said, and it kept my veggies fresh for over 3 weeks, just simply for the fact that it kept my veggies dry. It worked really well, because water and veggies just don't mix that well. Some veggies do better than others, but majority of them, you know, need to be dry when stored. So let's see if Wilbert wants a piece of veggie. Here you go. Here you go, buddy. You're running around. All right, it's early morning for him too. So I really wanted to share with you guys this container. It's really neat. Another thing that I use to keep my veggies nicely diced, before I used to use this cheese grater, but as you can see, it really does this very fine, which is really good for bearded dragons and other reptiles, as it's easy for them to eat. So you can see Wilbert here is trying to eat some more. But what I don't like is when it starts to go bad, let's say a day or two goes by and it's inside of your feeders and containers, it starts to go bad really fast. For some reason, it just doesn't dry properly, and it actually goes moldy. That's what I've noticed. I don't know if any of you guys have noticed that too. So what I like to use is actually this mandolin. It's basically just a piece of blade, and this one's very small. It's like a hand mandolin. I don't know if they use it for truffles or what they use it for, but it's very simple. All I go is just do 2 slices, and it gives me these perfect circles that are very thin. Now, for some reason, my bearded dragons find these more attractive. Don't know why. And it also, I could give them a little hat. But yeah, if you guys could get a hand, if you guys could get yourself a mandolin, it does work wonders. You could also cut these in half, as you can see, to make it easier for smaller bearded dragons. But mostly what I like about keeping it this size is for my feeders. The fact that it's flat and that it's rounded, or just this shape right here works wonders, and it actually stays more fresh longer than this little tiny stick does. And also, when it does start to go bad, it doesn't go bad completely and start to go black and moldy. It actually just dries up, like almost like a chip. So it's really neat because I could just go in there. It's super hard and solid like a chip. I could go in there, take it out, and throw it out. So really simple. It dries up really nice, and I could just pick it up and throw it away straight off the bat. So I obviously like feeding my bearded dragons different types of veggies, and each veggie dries up differently. So I have collard greens here, and these things just don't ever dry up or never really go moldy. It's almost like, I don't even know, it's a cabbage. Like it's really a hard, consistent green. Like it's very solid. I don't know if that makes any sense, but my bearded dragons don't really like it. But it's a really good backup to have in case you run out. In this case, clearly I ran out of veggies, and this is all I have left. And the fact that this has been in my fridge for a little over 2 weeks, it's actually really good and really nice that I could keep it inside of this container still fresh, and it doesn't dry up or go moldy. And the fact that even if it does create some condensation inside of the container, this mesh over here really separates the veggies from the water that falls through. So my bearded dragons, I don't know if he's happy with me, but my bearded dragons are pretty happy. Where are you going, Wilbert? That I could provide them fresh veggies, even though today I ran out, but even then they could still get a snack. I'll go later on today to pick up more different types of leafy greens, but I'll put in the description down below as well safe veggies that your bearded dragons could consume, as there's so many different types. Carrots is a really good staple in their diet, as well as collard greens, so that's why I always have them in hand in case my bearded dragons run out of veggies. I could always provide them with a good source of greenery. So I really wanted to just put together this video to give you guys a couple tips on bearded dragon keeping, but let me know in the comment section down below what other videos you guys would like to see me do. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment section down below, and I'll make it in a video form. This video was put together as I was basically making veggies for my bearded dragons. I was like, this is almost perfect to be talking and sharing with you guys a couple things that I use. Of course, there's other things that I might be using, like a knife and stuff like that, but mostly when it comes to just keeping my veggies, I use this container, and it does really great work. If you want to see me do a further review on this container or on this, and plus this is not a this is not a promotion or sponsor, but I really do like this setup. But if you want to see me do a more in-depth, I'll put something like dandelions or something in there that could rot really quickly in just any other container, and I'll put them side by side. So I'll probably do a more in-depth review on this where I put it side by side to put it up to test. If you guys would like to see me do that down below, put in the comment section the letter C for container or carrot. That way I know you guys want to see that comparison to actually see it, because this container, I think it's about $15, which is pretty pricey. So yeah, before you guys do purchase it, let me do that more in-depth review to see if it's actually worth it. So maybe that's a future video that I work on, but also let me know what other videos on bearded dragons or reptiles you guys would like to see me do, as well as ask me questions. That way I could answer them, as well as do some videos around them too. But for now, I think Wilbert wants to go back to sleep, as the lights have not turned on yet for him, and he's slowly eating that carrot. He's like, oh yeah, that's delicious. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video and learned a thing or two. For now, that is it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I'm Lord the Lion. Keep the blood pumping, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Here we go. Peace.
You gotta hit that notification. Hit that notification. Hit that notification button, baby. You gotta hit that notification. Hit that notification. Hit that notification button, baby. You gotta hit.